Okay, you legitimately need some of the products in this video. Maybe not everything, but they will all solve some type of annoying problem in your life. So as we go along, everything will be linked down below in the description box and also pinned in the comment section by the number you see on screen. Now, I do just want to say none of this video is sponsored, but I did reach out to some brands hoping to get some promo codes for you guys so you guys can save some money. I did hear back from some. I'm kind of waiting on others, but if you see a promo code on the screen, you can enter that at checkout. Everything's from Amazon and you can save even more money. Alrighty, so number one, this first thing is so impressive to me. I don't know why I like it so much. If you are a reader and you like to read a real book, like, you know, a lot of you like the Kindles and the e-readers, but if you want a real book in your hand and you like to read at night, you need this neck lamp light thing. Oh my gosh, so darn impressive. This works so much better than I expected. There's 3 light settings and it shines directly onto the book you're reading and doesn't light up the rest of the area. And you can read so perfectly. You're not disturbing your partner, your husband, or whatever. Even if you're in the living room and you still want it to be kind of dark, but just you can still see what you're doing. This thing is so cool. I love it. A lot of people actually get this for home projects, working in the garage, whatever, and it shines directly on whatever you're working on. But I feel like for reading, this is perfect. Next, this is something I think you need. I think you guys need to just invest in this and have this because it will solve so many problems. And it's a handheld scrubber brush, like a sonic scrubber brush. Guys, I am obsessed with this, and I have the long one that was one of the best purchases of the entire year for me in 2023, last year. And I love that. It's just really long. And so I use that a lot for like high reaching places and whatnot, but I decided I wanted to get one that's just a little bit more easy to manage. And I feel like I use this even more than the other one just because it's just so much more manageable. So this comes with a lot of different attachments. I love the corner one. This is great for your shower. This is great for so many nooks and crannies throughout your entire house. It has a rechargeable battery and you just charge it up, lasts such a long time. Look at the reviews. The reviews are fantastic. This is a flat one. You can clean grout. You can clean glass, you can clean your bathroom, you can clean on your windows and the nooks and crannies of, I could go on and on. Your stovetop, it does all the work for you. There's also attachments that are more sponge-like and more, you know, kind of abrasive, but nothing that's gonna scratch. So again, you could do windows, you could do glass shower doors. It gets off everything. I'm going on and on. I just feel like this eliminates hard work, if that makes sense. And I love it. Now, if you're someone like me and you work on a laptop, this bad boy will solve your problem of actually keeping it clean. So there are 2 ends to it. This top end, you press the button up and it reveals a bristled brush that is just really long and flexible, and you can brush over your keys and it gets in all the crevices and dusts away and brushes away all the dust, the crumbs. It works really well. And then the other end is kind of like a microfiber nub, and you can use this wet or dry. So if you keep up with your laptop screen, you can use this dry and it literally just wipes away everything. But if you do want to get this wet or even spray your screen with a little bit of moisture, this again just wipes everything super clean. Your screen will look like glass. Mine looks brand new now. While we're talking about electronics, I wanted to quickly mention these cable labels because these are so good and very necessary, especially if you have a big family, which we don't even have a big family. There's only 4 people in our household, but people still fight over and steal each other's chargers, like the charging cables. You know, the kids don't have phones yet, but they do have iPads, so they'll steal their chargers. They'll come steal mine, and it got out of control. And so I found these. They're great. You just write the person's name on a tab that it comes with. There's tons of colors. Everybody gets assigned a color. You snap this over the cable cord. It lives there. Everybody knows whose is whose. It's just great. You can even use these in the back of your TV or computer or office where there's a million different cords and everything's really confusing. These are just really inexpensive, but again, solve that problem. Alrighty, let's get into some of my favorite products of the entire video. These items were not even supposed to be in the video. They're Murray. So they solve beauty problems, okay? And I reached out to this brand for another video that I haven't even filmed yet, and they gave me a promo code for 30% off, which is like such a freaking good code. So I'll put it here on the screen. It's SWhitney30, and these 3 products that I'm gonna share on Amazon, you can get 30% off. Not sponsored, guys. I'm gonna feature them in a future video, but I love them so much that you need to just try them. Okay, first we have the glycolic acid pads, facial pads. So I love the Elemis facial pads that are like the dynamic resurfacing. They're $64 for that thing. And these, identical. I think they're like $24, but then with the 30% off, like this is such a good price. And it has glycolic acid, vitamins B3, B5, vitamin E, niacinamide, tea tree oil, hyaluronic acid. I like to use one every single day and usually before bed, but like run it all over your face and it smooths the texture. Like it will really smooth out your face in a little amount of time. You'll love using this and then you'll be shocked at how much more dirt and even makeup it gets. So you need these. And then if you have the problem of, dark circles under your eyes, maybe bags under your eyes, just like texture and, roughness, you also should try their marine collagen eye masks. I love a good eye mask, but the thing is a lot of them out there are not good. So I tried these because I went viral on TikTok and these are like the most beautiful eye masks I've ever seen. There's like biodegradable glitter. Who cares that there's glitter, but still they're really pretty, but they work really well. And it comes with a whole array of colors. But the thing is, it is marine collagen, so it plumps up that skin. You just stick it under your eye. Usually I do it in the morning because it makes your area just look so much better the rest of the day, but leave it on for like 15-20 minutes. It's cooling, it feels great. Peel it off and I'm telling you, you are so much smoother under your eyes. Now the last beauty problem that I truly struggle with has to do with my lips. My lips are so dry and cracked and they peel like literally every day. And so there are some lip products out there that I love and I recommend, and it's again Murray. Again, you can use my promo code for this, but this is their overnight lip care. Now, this definitely reminds me of the Laneige lip sleeping mask, and it is similar priced to the Laneige stuff, but with my 30% off promo code, that brings this down way lower. And this is way better than Laneige, okay? I'm gonna say it, I stand behind it. It is so much better than the Laneige lip sleeping mask because of two things. Number one, I think it just works better, but beyond that,
oh my gosh, does it make your lips look freaking good.
So you can use this before bed for sure. That's the way it's marketed. However, I like to use it during the day because here is a clip of me using this on my lips with nothing else like it was before, and then you just put it on and look how glossy and beautiful it just makes plain lips look. Now, I also like to do it with lip liner over or underneath first. So that's what this looks like. That's what I'm wearing right now. You could put a lipstick, whatever lip liner, use this over top, use it throughout the day. It is just the best formula. It again has hyaluronic acid, vitamin A, E, there's collagen, so again plumps up your lips. So anyway, not sponsored at all. I just genuinely love these products so much and I'm shocked they're giving me a 30% off promo code on Amazon. Let's talk about pets next because a lot of us have pets. They are loving and they bring us joy, but they often come with annoying problems. So if you have a cat like me who maybe loves food and just gobbles up her food way too fast and then proceeds to puke afterwards, then you should maybe get this cat feeder thing. It's actually really pretty. It comes in a lot of different colors and it has this bonefish design on the top, but it's kind of raised. And so when you place the food in the nooks and crannies of that pattern, it actually makes the cat kind of have to dig out the food a little bit more, like work a little bit more. And so it slows them down from just eating super fast. And it definitely works. Another annoying cat problem has to do with a litter box. Now, don't get me wrong. I love cats because we can go on trips. She hangs back at the house. She's self-sufficient. She can take herself to the bathroom. But the litter box can be annoying because when the cat gets out of the litter box, the litter's strewn everywhere. It can be a big mess. But I recently discovered this mat that you can put in front of the litter box, and it's really well done because there's holes all over it, so it catches the litter, but the thing that makes it extra special is the fact that you can lift that section up and then it traps all of the litter that you can then dump out later, like in a few months, and it just makes cleanup super easy and it is waterproof. Another pet problem can have to do with odors, especially if you have a dog or even a cat. I mean, cat urine is the worst. This odor eliminator by Angry Orange is the best I have ever found in my entire life, okay? It works so well and it's orange, like it's a natural orange smell. It does not not smell like chemicals. There's no parabens, sulfates, phthalates. Like, it's actually really healthy. It's completely fine for pets and kids to be around it. Ooh, quick update. I literally just got an email from Angry Orange saying they would give me a 10% off promo code. I'll put it here. And this works for the odor eliminator and their stain remover. So again, you can enter that at checkout. But it works really, really, really well. So I think everyone should have this in their home, especially if they do have pets or for other situations as well. You don't want to have guests walk into your home and know that you have a dog, if you know what I mean. Last pet thing, and then we're moving on. But back to the cats. If you have a cat with claws who likes to, scratch at your furniture, but these clear acrylic couch protectors are so inexpensive. They're like $11, and they just attach to different sides of your furniture to protect from any scratches. So just thought I would share that in case you have that problem. Okay, so next let's move into the kitchen. And this is one of those products where you definitely don't need it, but it's gonna make your life way easier and it's gonna solve the problem of the pancake, okay? This thing is so cool and I thoroughly enjoy using it. It's kind of just a pancake squeezer bottle, and you can literally make the pancake mixture in this. There's actual measurements on the side. It comes with a little ball thing that you just shake up the pancake mixture directly in this, and then you turn the nozzle here and just squirt out the pancakes directly onto the pan into however big or small size pancakes you want. It's mess free. You don't dirty a lot of different utensils and bowls, and like everything's done with this, and you get the perfect size pancake every single time. It's genius. And then these pan scrapers have come in clutch. Solves the problem of all the food being stuck to the pan, just scrape it off. I'm really trying my hardest to always use the stainless steel pans we have, which can be annoying because food sticks way more to that. There are tricks for sure that you can use to have your food not stick. I'm just lazy and I skip those steps half the time. And then food is stuck and I can get these. It's still hard, but it's kind of more flexible rubber end to it. You can take that and literally just scrape off the food, and it makes cleaning your pans so much faster. Now this thing solves a problem for Josh, not me. I never do this, but he will make food he'll start it on the stove, like a steak, for example. He'll sear the sides of the steak and then he'll put the pan in the oven to cook further. But then when you get out the pan, then the handle is ridiculously hot and then you accidentally grab it, you burn your hand. So he found these where you can stick it over top the handle and then it prevents when you touch it from burning yourself. Okay, now this next problem is kind of petty. This isn't a big deal, but I just really, really like it. So it has to do with a Stanley Cup. Now, the Stanley Cup obsession is out of control. I actually talk about that in a future video that I haven't posted yet, but I mean, it's the obsession it's out of control. However, if you have a Stanley Cup, I recently found these super inexpensive and cheap Stanley Cup silicone. I don't even know what they are. You just put them on the bottom of your cup. And the reason I am enjoying it so much is because this is so hard that every surface I put it on, it's like a clank and it's like annoying. I don't know how to explain it, but this makes everything quiet. I feel like it sticks down on surfaces so much nicer and smoother. And also when you continually put these in cup holders, it can scratch the bottom and then this can start peeling. So it just actually protects the Stanley Cup. Again, I know this is first world problems. I just really like them. This next product is such a problem solver. Like whoever invented this is just genius. So usually when your remote dies or your kid comes to you and is like, my toy ran out of batteries, like 9 times out of 10, you need a AA battery, but you mostly have AAAs because you run out of the AA size. So these battery converters are fantastic to have on hand. All you do is stick in a AAA size battery, snap it together, and you instantly have a AA battery. So again, so inexpensive, but solves the problem of running out of AA. Everyone also needs these paint pens on hand. You know, when you paint your living room or your house or whatever, it looks great at first, and then over the coming years, maybe something gets nicked on the wall or there's a chip or whatever, you can actually get these paint pens and fill up the tube, and it has like a little brush on the end, and it actually lasts in the tube, like the paint lasts in the tube for up to 7 years. And you can just keep these like in your drawer, maybe in the kitchen, and whenever you see like a nick on the wall or something on the molding, thing, you can take the pens and literally just slightly touch up the paint throughout your home. Like, it is such a good product to have on hand, and I think I recommended these years ago, and I recently used it, and I wanted to feature it again in case you missed that prior video. Everything from this video will be linked down below in the description box and also pinned in the comment section by the numbers you saw on screen. I'll also have the promo codes for the products listed down below. Enter those at checkout on Amazon. You can save even more money. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.